So Hoppers and Pixar is back in a big way. Will it be an out-of-body experience for you? I'll let you know my opinion next at Mark at the Movies. Well, I saw Hoppers yesterday from Pixar, and what an unexpected, amazing film. What a joy it was to see Pixar's Hoppers. Let me tell you, Pixar has not had a great run as of late. You take out Inside Out 2, which was always going to be a giant runaway hit. You've had, whether it's Elemental or the performance of Lightyear or Turning Red, and you can go back a few more, Elio. The Pixar films have not, especially the original IPs, have not done well. They haven't been good films, really, necessarily, and they certainly haven't done well at the box office. Well, I believe this is Pixar getting back to what made them great in the first place. Simple stories, not a lot of hit you over the head with message, about deep convictions, about nostalgia, and about helping to save the earth, or whatever you want to call it. But wow, what an unexpected surprise movie. And I went into this not knowing too much about it, because Pixar has fallen off my map, much like Star Wars and Marvel has. I used to wait for the next Pixar film, but not in, well, really since 2020 I haven't really been excited for a Pixar film. So this one surprised me. So what is Hoppers about? Hoppers is about a young lady named Mabel. It's a sci-fi animated comedy who uses new wonky technology to transfer her consciousness into a robotic beaver so she can talk to all of the animals and save the river from destruction. And friends, every single time when you're a reviewer and you see 3, 4, 5 movies a week, you get cynical. You get bored. You dare films to make you entertained. And every single time this movie came close to turning me off or making me fold my arms, I laughed or chuckled or smiled or got emotional. This movie has wonderfulness written all over it. I dare you to go see this movie and not have a smile on your face all the way through. Is it perfect? No, it's not perfect at all. But from the first moments when we introduce the main character, Mabel, who is played wonderfully with a voice work from Piper Curda, the first 45 seconds I said to myself quietly out loud, oh, this is going to be great. She's determined. She has a little sassiness to her, and she has a little trouble in her, and she's a wonderful main character that is brave and causes chaos, much like the Moana character in some ways. So also, this has an incredible voice work cast. Once you get into the anthropomorphic animals, anthropomorphic-ish, I guess, there is a queen butterfly in this, and I'm like, oh, this voice is majestic. It's Meryl Streep. Meryl Streep has a voiceover work in this movie. Pretty amazing stuff. And the voice work cast is incredible. Bobby Monahan has a wonderful piece as Mabel's beaver friend, King George. He gives a wonderful, simple performance. Dave Franco has a comedic performance. But the real standout here is John Hamm as the goofy and politically advantageous Mayor Jimmy, and Mabel, the character, the young girl, always calls him Jimmy. It's a great butting heads relationship, and you always know where this is headed in the end, but fun all the same. The uniqueness of the wackiness of the characters, and really what makes this enjoyable in a lot of ways is that Pixar gets away from what if music notes were alive? What if feelings were alive? What if, whatever it is, and just gets back to the human condition, gets back to the main character misses, I'm going to get emotional, misses the time she spent with her grandmother and when life was simple and pure in nature, and wants to get back to that, and does so by trying to save that area that's scheduled for destruction. Simple, wonderful, with a little tweak with talking to animals. And the animal kingdom is presented in such a fun and interesting and silly way. There is challenges. It gets a little bogged down in trying to explain the hierarchy of the animals, and there's a side quest piece with the scientists that is fine. But man, what a fun film. This may not make a ton of money over the first weekend because it hasn't had a ton of buzz, but the word of mouth will send this over the top. I would not be surprised if this was a $300 or $400 million film when it's all said and done, and a movie that comes out end of February, early March that does that kind of business. Awesome. Great work. Pixar has Toy Story 5 coming out this summer. It's going to have an amazing year as far as films go. I loved this film. I'm going to give this 3.5 stars, and this makes it the second really excellent movie of the year behind Send Help for me. 2026 is starting off really good. Well, how about you? You going to go see Hoppers? Do you like Pixar? What's your favorite Pixar film? Do you think that Pixar is back on track with Hoppers? Let's talk about movies. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Let's talk about movies. I answer every single comment that comes through on my channel. Let's continue to talk about movies at Mark at the Movies.